Focus on Rebel Tharoor's first reaction now coming in on the Congress meeting being skipped. Shashi Tharoor remains defiant at this point of time, wherein he has come out to say, "We'll tell the leadership what I have to say, not right to publicly discuss few things. We'll say what I have to say," message to the leadership coming in from Shashi Tharoor. Now, remember, it was yesterday itself that a key Congress meeting has taken place in the national capital ahead of Kerala elections with all the major leaders from Kerala, but the veteran from the state was missing in this very meet. Instead, he attended the Kerala Literature Festival where he's made these very comments. Let's listen into what has been said.
ഞാൻ പോയില്ല ഞാൻ പാർട്ടി നേതൃത്വത്തെ അറിയിച്ചു നേരത്തെ അറിയിച്ചു ഞാൻ വരുന്നില്ല എനിക്ക് എന്തായാലും ഇവിടെ വാക്ക് ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നു ഇതിനെ ക്യാൻസൽ ചെയ്തിട്ട് പോയിട്ട് കോഴിക്കോട് വരാനും കുഴപ്പമില്ല നമുക്ക് അറിയാൻ പറ്റും അപ്പോൾ ഒന്നുവേണമെങ്കിൽ ഇത് ചെയ്യണം അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ചെയ്യണം ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞു ഈ സ്ഥിതി ഞാൻ ഇതാണ് ചെയ്യാൻ പോകുന്നത് പക്ഷെ ഞാൻ ഉറപ്പുമായിട്ട് പാർലമെന്റിൽ എല്ലാ വിധത്തിലും പങ്കെടുക്കും പാർട്ടിയെ ആ സമയത്ത് കാണാൻ നേതൃത്വം പറയാനുള്ളത് പാർട്ടിയുടെ അകത്ത് പറയാനുള്ളത് പാർട്ടിയുടെ അകത്ത് തന്നെ പറയുന്നത് നല്ലത് മാധ്യമക്കാരുടെ നിങ്ങൾ എല്ലാവരും നിങ്ങളുടെ കാര്യങ്ങൾ ചെയ്തോളൂ ഞാൻ എന്റെ അതിനെ കുറിച്ച് ഒരു വാക്ക് ഞാൻ പറയാൻ പോകുന്നില്ല നിങ്ങൾ പറഞ്ഞു എനിക്ക് അസംതൃപ്തി ഞാൻ അതിനെ വേറെ ഒന്നും അതിനേക്കാൾ കുറിച്ച് പറയാൻ ആഗ്രഹിക്കുന്നില്ല എന്റെ ഉദ്ദേശം നോക്കൂ.
Shibimol KG joins me on the broadcast with more details on this. Shibimol, you know, one thing is very clear. The entire message that the Congress was trying to put across yesterday, that nothing is wrong within the party and that Shashi Tharoor had already informed of his absence because of prior commitments, definitely seems like a cover-up at this point of time, if one may call it so, given the events that's come about today itself, Shashi Tharoor remaining defiant on his stance about Opsindur, and now in this latest clip that we just played out for our viewers, he's come out to say that whatever he has to say, he will be discussing with the Congress leadership. So that isn't a very positive message that comes out as well.
Exactly. In fact, he has not denied the reports explicitly saying that, yes, I didn't attend the meeting because of the so-and-so reason. Instead, he says that whatever I have to inform, whatever I have to speak on this issue will be discussed with the party leadership. I'll take up this issue with the party leadership is what he says. Saying that the media has reported many things. Some might be right, some might be wrong. So which means he's not denied the claims, which evidently means that there is a rift and when there was a specific question asked whether he felt insulted at the Mahapanchayat event in Kochi. This is also not being denied by Tharoor, which means that, he's also sending out a message that, yes, I felt insulted and that is the reason I've chosen to skip a key meeting like this, which was about discussing multiple things for the Kerala elections and also regarding the seat sharing formula for the assembly election. So Tharoor has not explicitly denied any of these claims. Instead, he says that I will take up this matter with the Congress leadership, and also goes on to say that, I wanted to attend this literature festival because I had to release a book and I had already missed out on the Jaipur literature festival, so I didn't want to do this. I didn't want to miss out on this. I had already informed my party leadership that, I'll be in Kozhikode, and traveling from Kozhikode to Delhi is not so easy, so I thought like it's better to stay back and attend this fest. So let's be honest that this was not a very normal meeting, but a very important meeting where all the major, party leaders and party, senior leaders were all present there in Delhi for this meeting. And that's when Tharoor has chosen to skip the meeting. It was not like he was not invited, but he was invited for the meeting and informed his party in prior that, I will not be I will not be attending the meeting. But he clearly says that whatever his issues are, whatever his concerns are, he will be raising it before the party leadership in the coming days.
So all isn't absolutely well as the Congress party might be seemingly want to project at this point of time ahead of the Kerala elections, a united front in Kerala. Shibimol, you've mentioned about certain comments made by Shashi Tharoor. Before we proceed with this discussion, we just want to play that clip out for our viewers first.
എൻ്റെ ഓരോരോ ചിന്തകളെക്കുറിച്ച് എനിക്ക് ആ പുസ്തകത്തിനെ പ്രകാശിപ്പിക്കാൻ വലിയ ആഗ്രഹമുണ്ടായിരുന്നു. ജയ്പൂർ ലിറ്റററി ഫെസ്റ്റിവൽ എനിക്ക് ഒരിക്കൽ മുടക്കേണ്ടി വന്നു രാഷ്ട്രീയ ചടങ്ങിൻ്റെ കാര്യം. അതുപോലെ തന്നെ ഇതിനെയും മുടക്കേണ്ട പറഞ്ഞ് ഇവിടെ വന്നതാണ്. അത്രയല്ലോ ഇനി
തരൂർ
ബാക്കി
കോൺഗ്രസിന് തലവേദനയായോ?
നിങ്ങളത് പറഞ്ഞോളൂ, നിങ്ങളുടെ അഭിപ്രായം പറഞ്ഞു.
So with that, viewers, let's cut across and bring Shivimol back into the conversation here. Shivimol, one thing also remains to be understood here. The BJP at this point of time in Kerala has been making gains, and this is right ahead of the assembly polls, and that is in the urban Kerala, where again Shashi Tharoor enjoys to be quite a popular face from the Congress and enjoys quite a support base from the Congress. A rift within the Congress party, which includes a distance from Shashi Tharoor in the state. How can that hurt this Congress party in the very state in the upcoming polls?
Shreya, if we look at Tharoor's rift be affecting the Congress party, the Congress leadership also very confident that that rift is not going to impact them at all. Yes, of course, Tharoor does play a very important role when it comes to Lok Sabha elections in Thiruvananthapuram because he manages to gain some neutral voters apart from the party votes for the Lok Sabha elections. But that's not the case with assembly elections because Tharoor for a long time has not been a state political figure. It's all the state Congress leadership have always had very strong local faces from K.C. Venugopal to Ramesh Chinthara to V.D. Sadishnan. So the contest for Kerala is between these three people, at least for the next chief ministerial candidate. But at the national level, yes, Tharoor does play an important role. If Tharoor is fielded as a chief ministerial candidate, yes, then he might be able to garner some neutral votes and some youth votes. But otherwise, Congress feels very strongly that Tharoor's rift or Tharoor being absent from the election picture is not going to create any impact for the assembly elections because Kerala, if we see, has a very different way of voting. When it comes to Lok Sabha polls, they've always given an edge to the Congress-led UDF, knowing that they are a much bigger figure and much important figure at the national level than the CPIM-led LDF. But when it comes to assembly elections, we see them voting for the CPIM. So CPIM as well as the Congress, knowing that locally, when it comes to the state level, CPIM is a very stronger figure in the state. So their voting pattern varies from one election to another election. So Tharoor is very important when it comes to Lok Sabha elections in Thiruvananthapuram constituency. But as far as assembly elections are concerned, we have seen him being absent from election campaigns, whether it was the by-elections that were held recently in Kerala. But Congress have managed to win all of that. So the voting pattern and the people when it comes to the public, it's not definitely going to be a matter. That's something the Congress also knows, and that's one of the reasons why they are not much concerned as far as Tharoor's rift is concerned. But of course, whatever statements he goes on to make, that is something that's concerning for the state leadership because if he goes.
I myself, as an observer and commentator, which are also in Parliament, we have lawyers, we have doctors, we have business people. We also have some writers, and I'm one of them. And as a writer, I have written a column in the Indian Express, the North Indian Express, which I think I gave the title after Pahalgam. They gave it the title, His Heart Is Smart. And what did I advocate in that article? I said, number one, this cannot go unpunished. There has to be a kinetic response. In other words, we have victim. I said, equally,